Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. I'm Furo, and today I just want to show you a deck that I've used over the last couple of days very successfully. That was the deck that I used to go to Legend, and then from Legend 600 to most was top 100, but then I don't care too much for the ranking, and then we haven't played for the last couple of days because it was a gauntlet. But cool deck, Midrange Battlemage deck that you can see on the right side, though the deck list is there. You might have seen the similar deck list a few weeks ago because so I built this deck on stream and then someone told me, hey, CVH made a nearly identical list. So I was checking his deck list then, and I think he just played one or two cards differently. So two great minds with a good idea, and that's why the deck should be not only working good, but it is working good. So if you're looking for a good deck list that can push you to Legend, this is a really good one. Powerful mid-range Battlemage deck, so you're trying to deal a lot of damage, trying to drop some powerful creatures, be very aggressive more or less, and then trying to win between, most likely you're winning between turn 6 and 8, 9 or 10. 10 is kind of the latest. If you're not winning by 10, then most often your opponent's just coming back. So expect something between turn 6 and 10. So guys, and with that, we will now play a few games. I've recorded those earlier, so I know the outcome, but you do not, so check them out. And if you still have questions about the deck, about Legends in general, or about other card games, just use the comment section. I'm here to help you, so feel free to do that. And also feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy my content, would be much appreciated. And with no further ado, let's just go to the gameplay section. So our first stop of the day will be against an archer. We are going second. The start here looks very decent, so we have something to play on the first turn. If we do not want to invest in the Magicka, we can just go for the Quartermaster. We have something cool that we could otherwise play if we want to use the Magicka. And we have the Ogrim here, which is a very powerful 4-drop that we can then already drop on turn 3. So that's 7 in the face potentially against the archer. Here we keep in the hand for sure. And so I would expect that he's playing some sort of lethal shenanigans. So you will see some Fighters Guild Recruits, see some Archer's Gambits, and so on and so on. I think for the start, I want to go for the Quartermaster here. And then we can decide if we want to use Steel Dagger plus the Protector on the next turn. If he's just dropping a Fighters Guild Recruit, for example, there is no need to go for the Steel Dagger. With this we can go, so then we might just drop Protector and the Steel Dagger. With that hand, Cultist also a very, very strong card that we can use greatly against the Archer, but for now I think we're just going Protector and then Steel Dagger, dealing 3 in the face. Plus of course our 3-1 should be relatively safe if he's not going for a Pyromancer. If he's going for a Pyromancer, both units are down, his unit is also dying. That would be the perfect counter. It's a raiding party. Hello, what are you doing with a raiding party? Are you playing some Swindler's Market? So that's the first Node Firebite hitting this. Second is probably also coming, there we go. So if he's playing Swindler's Market, then he already lost 2 Nordfire brands. Interesting. Still going for the Ogrim. That's the most powerful card we can drop here. The other option would have been just Withered Hand Cultist. Wow, Fel the Mighty. Haven't seen you in a longer time here. The Blood Dragon, that's also good. Blood Dragon is also good, let's drop it. And there is a Sanctuary Pet, congratulations. We have nothing to kill the pet right now. Rapid Shot to draw another card. So I don't think he's playing Swindlers. And another Withered Hand Cultist. Hello, hello. Well, let's drop the Daggerfall Mage this turn and then either the Giant next turn or double Withered Hand Cultist. He's obviously killing the Blood Dragon here. No question. Oh, hell yeah. So you hit this. And then another Rapid Shot. Hooray, hooray. Get a Tom Alteration. Looks like the Giant might be the better choice. It's so annoying. Lethal is so annoying. And we even have ward creatures like a Daggerfall Mage, but even then lethal is annoying. See, another pet. Cool stuff.
Praise to Namira.
And there's Namira's Shrine. Maybe still Swindler's Market? I don't know. So we go Withered Hand Cultist, we go another Withered Hand Cultist. So every spell is now costing not 2 more, but 4 more. That means a Lightning Bolt. Costing 8 to just deal 4 damage. That's hell of an expensive card. So this Giant is down. And there's also a Assemble unit. A lot of random cards. So is it then an Assembled Archer with an Namira's Shrine to draw more? Interesting, interesting. So I think we go Circle Initiate on this one. Let's deal 3 in the face here. And then how about we use the Tome of Alteration to buff this one? And go then for another 5 in the face. The thing is, he might try to go into Leaf Lurker and then he's crushing the 5-6. Normally.
We must protect our stronghold.
Or just the Archer. Then I could go Pyromancer, would also damage my own unit here. So not the biggest fan of that. But we could do it. Candlehearth Brawler. So just so that he can regenerate, but then we totally deny that. Totally. Harpy. So we go for this. And then a Lightning Bolt on the 3. Is that the plan? I think it is. So if he has a Leaf Lurker, he's of course crushing the Withered Hand Cultist. No question. Killing the Archer, and then 4 on the face. He's getting 1 extra card. Down to 15. We have currently 11 on the board. Leaf Lurker, obviously kill on the Hand Cultist. Assemble Titan. Currently just regenerate. Let's see what he's picking up. He's going for the +2 defense and +2 life. So a very defensive move here. Not going for the damage, not going for the extra attack. And that's all. Wow. Got a Giant. We could give him the Titan back again. But then of course he would... If he's playing that, let's just assume he's playing that next turn. It's costing him another 6, so that would be a huge amount of investment that he needs to do right now. So we might just do it. So let's go for the face here. Go for the 4, go for the 2, go for the 5. Then we will indeed play the Giant, give him the Assembled Titan back. So if he really wants to play that next turn, it's just a huge investment. He's down to 6. So potentially there is lethal on the board. Multiple lethals on each lane. If he's dropping some assembled units, they are healing him, of course, back. On the other hand, right now they have no guard, so he kind of needs to drop an assembled unit that is giving him then guards first. Without a guard, he's getting crushed. The Underworld Vigilant, killing our Giant, of course, and now he has just 6 left. And with 6 left, I don't know if he can really survive. There's just another Conduit, gives him 2 life back, and then there's just 1 Magicka. So what are you doing with that then? Well, just too much. Just too much that we can do. See, and with that we should at least win this game. There we go. So no defensive tool for him, and we win the first matchup against assembled Namira's Shrine Archer. Of course, we will also do a second matchup, and this is a warrior. We're going first. We cannot keep any of the cards, cool cards, but it's a first player you want a 2-drop, and that is one. Wardcrafter, Withered Hand Cultist Giant. The Withered Hand Cultist against my warrior opponent here probably is not helping us a tiny bit. If he's just playing a mid-range warrior, there are really not that many spells, and it looks like an aggressive start. Oh, that is ramp. Interesting, we see a ramp deck. Starting with the Wardcrafter then. And then the Withered Hand Cultist will help us. He's playing Rage, he's playing some other cards, some greedy cards. Now that's of course not good. Harpy. Oh man. That's not too great for me. Dropping still the Withered Hand Cultist. Don't think we want to attack here. Let's just pass. So we kind of then want to double trade to deny the Magicka that he's getting otherwise. Oh, Venom Tongue. So will we see then some Quicksilver Crossbow? Could be. I might go Harpy and Protector. Because right now we cannot kill the Venom Tongue. Ooh, there's a Merric. Yeah, let's go. Gonna shackle this, drop the Protector. And then for now we're just trading. And we will go to kill the Venom Tongue next turn as well. Probably with the 2 smaller units and then drop the Ogrim. Merric is very powerful if we have a lane of 1, 2, 3 creatures. Pretty good. Hist. Get some Magicka. Wardcrafter. I still prefer the Ogrim here, I think. So we're just gonna crush the Venom Tongue so he's not getting more Magicka through that. We go then 6 in the face. And let's go for the Ogrim as well. Then drop the Wardcrafter. Turn 6. Hopefully we find something else to play alongside. With the Wardcrafter we will probably target the Ogrim.
I am a child.
Night Shadow. Maybe target then our guards. Lightning Bolt is too expensive at the moment. Yeah, so let's go for the 7 first. Depends on what's triggering here, if anything is triggering at all. So he cannot play the Rage because we have Withered Hand Cultists on the board, so he cannot just play Night Shadow and then go with the Rage on that. So we will use the Wardcrafter, give our guard a ward, so hopefully unbreakable, more or less, and then we go potentially for the Merric turn later. We could of course also play the Giant and give him the Night Shadow back, but Merric really looks like a powerful move if most of the units will survive. And it looks like he's just trading? Just trading, that means he's not getting any sort of life gain. There's a Preserver. And the Enchanted Plate. Ooh, in that case, boys, I think the Giant is just a better choice. Just too good. You give him this back. So he's losing the guard, he's losing the item. Then we could trade here, but if we just count the damage that we have, that is already a lot. So we will just try that. And we will then go for the 7. And deal with 3 and another 3. So that's it. And that's how fast you should expect normally to end the games, especially against greedier decks. They are just too slow to get rid of the sheer amount of power that you can normally push with a mid-range deck. We had even the Merric still in hand, and with the Merric, there was another huge power push that we could have dropped on the board. But of course, Giant in this situation with lethal then on board was better, but Merric would have been also very excellent. So even without a Giant, the game would have probably been decided at this point. We could have crushed the guard most likely and then also crushed the drain creature and still win the game. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you like the deck. If you do, maybe leave a like here and maybe subscribe to the channel. Would be much appreciated because we are nearly at 9,000 subscribers. Also, we are nearly at 6,000 subscribers on Twitch. So maybe check out my Twitch channel as well. I'm streaming 5 times per week, most likely. So check it out. Live content more or less every day. And with that, I'm out for today. I hope you have a wonderful day and see you then in the next video. Bye bye, guys.